to this. Only 2 Chinese teams have made it into the top 4 before. One just coming last year, Wolves, on that incredible run. But that was the tournament where PRX won. An opportunity for them to shut them down and get another chance for a trophy.
Yeah, again, we're seeing these double controller variants pop up a heck of a lot on Corrode.
I got a spoiler.
Little chamber lock there.
Yes.
What? Okay. Wouldn't be the craziest thing. We'll dive into that now, as we're going to have some agents at the very least hovered. All game is going to lock this cup away pretty quick. Fangear is going to be on the chamber. Give me the lowdown.
Prove that it was not just lightning in a bottle. Prove that it was not just a fluke. To prove that they are the first seed and they demand and command respect. There's contact going to be coming in. Fangear able to find a kill immediately. Something's going to be taken down. AU1 with 2 nice reply kills, however, keeps them in with a player advantage. And now it is just suddenly Forsaken left alive. Great opening volley as AG well set to close out this opening pistol on Corrode.
Not going to count Forsaken out yet, but definitely has his work cut out for him. Has the Sheriff, though. Shots ring out, but GRQ is good for it.
And he is. Finds himself his first kill. And this is another one that I want to zoom in on a little bit. GRQ, we've seen him bouncing around. He's been playing that Waylay. He's been playing the Alman, as well as the Brimstone, but he hasn't been on the smokes. It's been a bit more lacking by comparison. How does he fare now, showing the neon?
Yeah, I mean, so far so good, that's for sure. And if he can, you know, kind of keep that pace up, show us some good stuff, and you get Kira, you get Fangear, you get Shrimp popping off behind him. Speaking of, look at the Shrimp spray, but I think this is going to be a comp that PRX are familiar with. This is what RRQ ran against them when they faced off in the lower finals, best of 5, but they did drop to it. So it is a comp that I think, you know, AG, wise to bring out here. If you can get some good stuff out of Fangear on that chamber, kind of replicate some of what Jemkin's able to create with that agent, real mismatches in mid in particular, I think you've got yourself a pretty decent chance here with this change up. A lot of different buys. Kira's the only one with the full rifle. A couple of Spectres, Marshall, and AU1 just going to stick with the Bandit.
There's one Bandit and a Sheriff on the other side.
Oh.
So I'm going to play this very quietly, though. There's contact about to happen over at A Hall, and that's going to be AU1 getting the best of Divine. Bandit put the use, doesn't even suffer a lick of damage. Now the rotations will begin. Something unable to spot anything in and around that mid position, and now AU1 going to continue to push forward, trying to get into a flank spot, intercept some of these rotations, get a couple more kills and ult charge. Looks like PRX will just go full 4-player cluster down through B main, rewrap cross through mid. They will be finding Fangear here, Marshall in hand. To overwhelm him, they will be able to do so. Forsaken finds the kill, but now AU1 peeking out top mid, finds himself a 3rd, clean headshots. Ringing through, looking for a little bit more. If he can get it, he can! Right there on the cusp of that ace will be denied by Jing, but AG will not be denied the round.
Okay. All right, doing what you need to do here, keeping the big guns into the next round for AG, the 2 Spectres and the Phantom. He's going to be able to swing a little bit more into the economy for this bonus. He has looked great on that gun. He is a natural with the Bandit.
جايب 4. قاعد اسمع انه حاط الصوت
الصوت في الجوال on the Divide, close range where it's going to be best. And he wanted one more.
Can't be too upset. Don't let the lack of an ace be the thing that crumbles you mentally. Rally back into this now, has that Phantom in hand.
Whoops.
بس يا اخي ما تقدر تكمل
didn't go where you meant it to there, Shrimp.
اني ما اصمم هي للقيام. ما فهمت قصدك.
Ain't nothing but a thing. We'll just keep on going.
ما اقدر اكمل عشان القيام
البث.
All good.
They couldn't bait out the wall though.
No, it does still stand. By just poking and prodding. Looks like that wall will maintain its structural integrity for quite some time now. As AG backpedal away from this A main location. Leave it in the mid, but no one from PRX watching this. Everybody widely just situated on the sites themselves.
يا اخي اقسم بالله اني شنيت البطولات فوقات اقسم بالله مو انها مو حلوه وجوها حلو بس ليتها تكون بدري مره اقل شيء يعني انها تخلص 12 11.
kind of led to some costly rounds. Now there you go.
يا أخي
Finally
والله
going to get
تعب
that wall
الواحد
pop.
والله تعبتني والله.
It's going to keep a couple extra players over.
والله
on
قادر
the other side
أتكي
of the
مع
map.
الأهل مع الأصحاب.
Blind up into the relay as well. GRQ storming forward, able to swap the weapons around, but for a brief moments, Forsaken does take his head off.
أحضر مناسبات
A little bit more pixel
اللقاء.
angle. Has to back
نعزم
away.
ننعزم.
Now getting ready to come through. It's going to be a multiplayer phase forward here to try to
كلها
displace
بسرعة.
Forsaken. Kira will be the one to do it.
بالعكس شغل مو عيب.
Able to summon another two,
حلوة
but Kira able to find a buy now.
شغلي في النهاية.
Suddenly this bonus
بس كنت
conversion is
أتمنى
looking all but guaranteed for AG.
اسمع لي
Paranoia out. Jing cannot find it. That leaves now just something still a world away. Still searching for anything.
لا لا
late
لا
lurk
اسحب
around
من
mid.
البطولات
Will
يا
not find
ولد.
it. Just has to tuck in. Hold on to this weapon. AG gonna have themselves a 3-0 start on Corrode.
Yeah, and they're
Nice.
going hunting already. Something going to have his work cut out for him here potentially.
إذا سحبت على دوامك ما يخصمون عليك.
They're going to be coming at him.
لا ماني مجبور أبث
Relatively
البطولة بس هذا
soon.
شيء نفسي
Fengyr
أنا.
Down towards the attacker spawn. Seems like not really
زي
assessing this
الشغل.
connector position, so we'll be able to retain that
مو
vandal
شغل
after
مو زي
all.
الشغل.
That is still a very rocky start.
ترى أشجع AG شلبي لا تجلد.
Kira getting the binoculars
ليه
out, looking
بريد؟
for Paper X, because right now they're not showing up
إلا
on
في
this
الشات يا
map.
أخي سولفوا معي
Paper
سولفوا
X
معي
is pretty
الجيم وكذا
static in
دخلوني
this
بالأجواء
round.
حمسوني
They're
كذا.
holding kind of some
زي بريد.
positions that are pretty
عشان
easy to
أتنشط.
read. You get
أنا
completely
تنشطت
nailed
الحمد
by
لله الغفوة
different
شالت
pieces
مني
of
الضجيج
utility
اللي في
there as
مخي.
Envy
الإرهاق راح.
just get
بس
wiped
بعد
out.
نكمل.
Kira
غير العنوان ما
right where he
والله
left off.
يسعدك.
the other day. Looking for where are my opponents at?
طيب
Where'd they go?
AG
You knocked them out. Got
Aggressive
the
he
bonus.
was
Got-
with the timeout calls just
ما
yesterday.
فهمت يعني.
Felt the need to try to commit those very early on, especially on
كنت
binds.
أرسل
Both
بس
him
ما
and
حد
Bonfire.
غيره.
Yeah.
معليش يا محمود ما كان في مودات
Proactivity.
اليوم والله إني
Well, yeah,
He wants to
المودات
be
مو
able to
موجودين.
relax a little bit more.
وجلوري اعتذرت
Part of
مني
the
تقول
rest
اليوم
of
ما
this
اقدر
half.
اجي تعبانه شوي.
well, and Bonkar talked about it in the post-match interview.
يمكن
that
تيجي
it's
بعدين
about
لا رحت القيام
assessing the
مليانة.
composition and what they're trying to
فما في الا انا.
establish.
كان
with it.
في
And
اشبر وين راح
that's why when
علي؟
you see a new
شكله راح
comp that you're
يشتغل.
not used to with a team, you might
علي
be
ما هو
more
بمود
prone
مجبور
earlier
انه يشتغل في
timeout.
تويتش ترى للعلم
Sturdy
لا احد يلومه.
Edge
علي
gets the
مود
first.
علشان
Wow, what a
بس
shot
ياخذ
out of Fengyr.
Fengyr dead.
الاشياء اللي
Okay,
عشان
you won.
الاديت.
Taking out a couple shots, so we'll keep that interest drummed up on that side of the
وينام
map. Kira now going for timing. Just misses the window to be
وكلام
able to get a punishment
المدرب
on to
بالجيم
Jing.
السابق كسر خاطري.
Now player advantage to Paper
ذكريني
X.
ايش قال؟
This is what I like to see from Paper
حق
X.
مين؟
Take a little bit of map control.
حق
Long A,
اي
you've got
جي
mid.
ما ناسي ايش
So you're
قال.
going to put some pressure on the Forsaken on
والله
the
فيك
Viper. but
ارهاق واضح.
He's got a little bit extra help with the Vice util there.
يعني
Play a little bit of stall, maybe force a mid-rotate. Catch him off guard around this corner.
Triple stack into mid, Envy. Trying to play them in. There's another smoke, just going to be cycled forward. Kira now with one of his own, considering it over towards Yard. Meanwhile, AU1 willed away at down to 7 health. Something still untouched there. As he's going to be able to finish the job.
بكره وبعد بكره
Finds the
سكاي ما
headshot
فيها.
now. 2 players
ما
in
في
advance.
بطولة
Backpedal
فبريح
Paper X have
فيها.
already
انا
displaced
اللي
out
قدرت
mid.
اريح.
Space
ان
gonna be
احتمال بكره
rescaled
بعد
by
بكره اني
AG
مرتبط
as
بشغل
Envy goes
بعد.
to the jump peak,
مستقيم
spots him
ولا
out. Paranoia going to be sent. The relay bolt not going to get the catch.
ما عليه،
Power
ما عليه.
there, trying to slow them down, but
العيد جاي
GRQ still
وراح
sliding
جاي.
forward as they will
الواحد
find the
يشوف بس.
elimination on the enemy fade. Forsaken tucked to your center sight.
بيشيكونه.
Swaying this out, but he's being
Forsaken.
corralled from both sides.
فورسيكن.
Should be dead to right. We'll just be able to get the one shot there on the GRQ, but cannot find the kill. So now a 3v3, but weapons are recovered.
10 seconds left.
التيمين يلعبون دبل
Firepower
سموك.
now in the hands of Paper Rex to try to get this one over the line, but GRQ, the quick peek, the quick shutdown, something now dead. Looking for the shot, and Divide just doesn't find the timing. Now all on Jing. Finds the first,
Jing.
Kira.
جين.
Dead top shed.
تكفى جين.
56. Paranoia is the corner. It's uncertain where he's at, and as he jiggles out the TP forward, GRQ will find him.
ملك الدخول في النوايا
4K
ليه؟
the fourth round
إيش قال
win,
الولد؟
AG denying a thrifty.
This is a great round from AG.
ليش
They're
قلبت
able
عليه
to
مسكين؟
dissect
ايش قال
the
بالله؟
early
خلينا نشوف.
aggression macro that Paper X shows off of their timeout.
أنا قلت
and because they're
هم
able to
عشان
displace the
وحشين
two players who had pushed up to
فبتشجعيهم
the
يعني.
very front of mid-bottom, and they hear
ما
those
نتكلم
footsteps
أنت
because they have to
سكاي.
run back. There might have been some util or something, but they're able to then know they
رابط
saw
العجب.
something one on the
أبو خالد.
long A, they see two in mid, they know that that
map.
means B is the weak side, and they could try to
إن
punish that, and that's
إذا ما
exactly what they do.
دريت.
Really smart on the fly thinking.
ما بإن ايش؟ ايش ان اس؟
Fengyr just hoping for that jump. He can
اوه
manage to
نن
pull the trigger
مين
on it.
ان اس؟ مو بنكشن ذا.
Sigh of relief.
هذا ما
Alive
بيجي.
at least for a bit longer in the round.
ما نكشن ما يلعب اليوم.
Really committing more resources.
وين قهوتك يا ابو خالد؟ ما عندي قهوه انا.
Continuing to follow up
ماني
on those
قهوة.
ideas they talked about in the timeout. Taking this down.
لو تشوف جنبي قهوه من
Not gonna
عنوان،
get a spot on anybody.
قهوه من
Try
عنوان
to
طول
refill that
رجلي.
space.
من عنوان
Something just swinging forward.
طول، في قهوه اسمها عنوان طول
Very
رجلي.
fast refract. Get himself back out to safety. AG still assessing where they want to go.
ها
Just tuck away, re-rotate back across towards the B side.
عنوان القهوة عارفة أيوة.
From PRX.
سايز اوكي الحجم. الله اكبر يعني انا ما فهمت الا كلمة سايز. اوكي اوكي.
Gonna be cleared out. Trying to disguise this operator even further.
هلا واد منور الحتة.
Something just
اهلين
sending
وسهلين.
out that saturate, trying to slow them up on this approach. Jing at the same time, TPing over. Joins in this side of the map. 35 seconds remaining. AG gonna have to start making a go of this one sooner rather than later. Already too late to try to rotate towards that A side of the map. Time very well could just get away from them here, but now the executive's ready to come through. Flash to try to slow them up. The re-swing in, Divide not able to find a kill. Jing gonna be taken down, but not before he's finding Shrimp. One now fallen. Something alone at backside comes away with two. Frantically tries to readjust the spray. With 10 seconds remaining, the plant will come in. Fengear.
فورسيكن يلعب فايبر الان ما شاء الله عليك فورسيكن. باقي تلعب.
The Vandal in hand. Does he anticipate this arrival from Forsaken? Still working his way in around the back, trying to assess it. Fengear has every which way to try to check. He's going to have to try to lock on. Forsaken will be able to find him. Damn narrow margins, but PRX will get themselves on the board in round 5.
Yeah, and it just took a pretty good read here from PRX. They don't find any contact at long A, so they're going to lean over to the other side of the map. My God, Fengear, that was
احلى شخص من الجزائر.
great shooting.
الله يحييك انتم اخواننا من الجزائر.
Pulling out that headhunter, but oh man, nasty work to get in there. Just guessing wrong on the timing. A tough position to be in.
يا جدي اقول عزمك اليوم على السحور.
Forsaken gets a much needed win through, but you're going to have a
نصلي
bunch
القيام
of
غدو،
ults to
ما لقيت
consider
تعزم الا
here.
في العشر الاواخر.
AG
خلها
quite
فطور
a
عيد.
bit at their disposal. You do have the convergent paths as PRX.
اعتبرها
Stall a little bit
اعتبرها
of
وصلت.
anti-exec if they want. Fengear pops his ult.
اعتبرها وصلت واد، بعدين واد ولد في الدمام، تبغاني يجيك الدمام ولا انت عندي في الرياض؟
Everybody just going to be trying to take some mid control, and they're going to be successful in doing so. A lean towards A.
جدي بتعطيني عيديتي. لا اطلب لك توصيل. انا حسبتك. الله يكثر خيرك يا واد. جمل حالك.
GRQ will get cut down mid-slide, re-peeks for a little bit more though.
خلاص اعتبر انك عزمتني.
Still being brought forward though.
خلاص.
AG have widely been stopped in their tracks.
They have a little bit of time to rethink this approach if
قول
they
بحط
want.
دفع عند
Somebody's
الاستلام.
going to be trying to thwart that attempt if possible. Fengear. Nice.
Good for the kill.
شو مالك يا زلمه ما تسبش.
Ball going to go across. The pit going to be advanced. Jing not ready for that angle. Fengear scoops up the Phantom. Utilizes it against PRX. And now there's a pit in play. What are you meant to do from here? It's just there on the outside. Something. This is his spot. He has won so many rounds on the global stage from this very position. But he's just there on finding the Viper.
Check his
instantaneous with the punish.
PC.
And be able to find the kill, but the time is dwindling. Would have to make a go of it. Would have to start defusing right here, right now. Scoops up the Phantom. We'll have to just run away with this one. AG not allowed for PRX to find any consecutive round wins. They'll move up 5-1.
اليوم عرفت ان ديفاي مواليد
98 from Divide when he goes for that counter swing in towards A link.
مو غلط بس بينقبض. هذه مشكلته لو اني العب فانتوم كم ما حد يعني. المسمى هو هنا عرفت كيف قصدي. عموما خالد اكبر من ديفاي. انا بعرف خالد من هو.
Kind of some individual moments for PRX that
ما كان اخوه كان
are not the best and
وات أليكس يضحك.
Alex not thrilled.
مهزومين 5-1.
But he is
not angry.
Not angry.
I'm not sure if that's more concerning or less. For now, paranoia out, just to dissuade this push forward from GRQ.
أبو خالد أنا كل ما أكتب حاجة وتقرأها تحسسني إني بكتب مغربي ولا حاجة. والله عبدو. بسوي أدابت للأكسنت للغة. أبو خالد زي ما فيك طاقة.
Swing out, Forsaken loses his life immediately. Refract going to be taken by something. Jump peeks, looking for a little bit more here is GRQ, but Envy will be able to come down. The Hinder now connecting. The Hawk going to be cleared out. Banger at the same time able to find something. As the rest of AG comes swooping around out from mid. Spike needing to be recovered, but Envy shutting them down. On for a second ace here at Masters Santiago. Can he find it? He cannot. Jing will take the kill. But I don't think they're too concerned about that. It's a MasterCard for PRX.
Okay, well they're able to kind of gamble correctly.
خاش بالجو أنا خاش بالجو.
You know, even with the information to clear the
ترى الصوت واضح عندي من السماعة بس لبستها بيجي ضجيج.
And I guess I kind of
أنتم تسمعون صوتي زين بس وصوت اللعبة.
Position with this Phantom to do some damage, playing off of his teammates. Woohoo! That second one there. Beautiful.
أهم شيء يكون مبسوطين أنتم تغني أنا مبسوط.
Gonna see a pause here from AG. Trying to.
على BBL 2-0.
Had a couple aces this year, so no doubt that Envy can be a game changer. Anybody on PRX can.
يلا عدلت الجلسة يلا.
Yeah, definitely don't want to let them accelerate.
يوم عدلتها.
You're gonna be
قريب
a little bit weakish on the cash here as AG for the first time. Gear just gonna rock the headhunter, it looks like. Wants up and over to try to tee up something, but coming home this time, an immediate change of ideas. Big group up towards mid. Envy anticipating this prowler.
Looks like they want to do potentially that same crunch into the B side from mid, but will back away.
They haven't seen anything, and to them that means it's probably an A weak side, and they're gonna try to set up a bit of a crunch here, so Forsaken and Jing, long-time duo.
Forsaken gonna be taken down after he finds GRQ. Jing on the swing out, trying to confirm that kill. It's taking a little bit longer than they would have liked, but eventually he is able to confirm it now. Virgin Pass gonna be invested, I believe, only catching on to AU1. The rest of the players able to avoid this. Smokes are gonna be cycled through. Swing out, and AU1 gonna get caught up, something able to collect his head. 4v2, just Kira and Shrimp remaining. Both of them so instrumental in their series win over Mates. Can they find their footing here? So the smoke will fall. Kira gonna be good for the one, and Shrimp will just be overwhelmed. PRX not allowing for that timeout call to find value. They will continue to try to run this one back now. A deficit of just 2 rounds.
Really nice disciplined play here from Jing. Not giving up too much. A little bit shaky on the first attempted spray on Fangir, but he gets it under control in the long run. It's amazing. Forsaken even gets one there. He's getting swarmed by 3 different players.
He's playing on like 300 MS there. A while to register.
But then, you know, use that convergent pass to buy you some space for the retake. You only had 1 piece of util to worry about there after something gets his first kill. That was the C's. You're really patient, spamming that box that gave Jing some problems earlier, so already seeing problems being corrected in the heat of the moment for PRX in the middle of the match.
Flash out, looking for a crunch. The hot reveal. He gets there onto GRQ, but doesn't get taken down. Does manage to survive. It's now the wall going to be baited out. They're sticking around. Triple stack, though, from PRX, assessing how they want to stand in position, but that blind does absolutely not work for them. They clean up this B main, and now the site is primed for the taking. Still just lingering through that mid connector. Not quite getting caught there by AU1. Forsaken has his work cut out for him. Get forward onto the side, gain some space. That pit could come into play. Now just the lob in on the snake bite. As Jing pushes forward, looking for a target. Drop down. The shots starting to fly. Still the poison orb in hand, but these smokes have allowed for Fangir to completely reposition. The pit considered for a moment. As the haunt gets cleared, jump peek back across the opposite side, and Fangir's just playing ring around the rosy. Forsaken eventually he's able to find him, but now he is all alone. Sees not the connect, turns back, and AU1 will catch him completely off guard. Escape, but AG
وين متأخر؟
hit up to 6.
Even though it's not a thrifty,
هذه بعد الإعادة لا
technically it
ما
definitely
هي
feels
بعيدة
like
النتيجة عشان تقول
weak
كم
buy
باك.
that AG brings in here. Beautiful paranoia, beautiful setup to counter this three-man.
لا مش حذاء، هذه حدوة الحصان.
That one needs to be
في
rethought a
البداية
little bit.
حدوة
With
بعدين
that
تصير
spacing,
الحصان.
you're just given too much
تكرمون طبعا بس يعني تصميم شكل لأن الإس حق شلبي راسم على حصاننا.
Now the frustration starting to build. The pain smile's gone. Pit going to be invested from the outset. Something going to be riding through this. See if he can catch somebody off guard. And Kira.
من ودك يفوز طبعا بياركس ما فيها نقاش.
But now he hears the footsteps. He hears them rotating out.
كان يستعد فرسيكن فايبر. ما تتفاجأ.
Meanwhile, AU1
أكثر لاعب عدد شخصيات البطولة الآن فرسيكن يمكن. مو بيمكن لأن أنا متأكد. أنا لساتني لا البداية. محشوم. يعني إنها رمز وليست إن شيء يخص.
sends out one of his prowlers, confirms some presence, but AG is going to lose that opportunity to make a rotate, but hasn't changed much in the formation other than a creep up from something.
يلا يا رب 6-3.
Okay. Mid, trying to cut across into B. Swing in the corner, and GRQ is able to find something.
والله AG
yeah, they fancy their odds of being able to just push forward, circumnavigate this pit. Taken tucked away, now peeking out. Eventually is able to find the kill. It's revealed, and Pengear can easily collect that elimination.
30 seconds left.
He across from Jing arriving in heaven, but it is smoked off for the moment, so it doesn't have an angle. It's a safe plant for Shrimp.
Nice.
Peek out, and oh man, Shrimp. Woo. Absolutely destroys him in NV. No other recourse, just has to stay tucked away. Back on the opposite side of the map, AG getting up to 7, guaranteeing a lead. لا
ورب الكعبة لا تقول كذا تكفى متونة. والله السب إنه ما له دخل لا بقيمة ولا يزنون. كلكم معزتكم في القلب. لا هذا مجرد بس أنا حاط شكل الاشتراكات. مدة الاشتراك. والله ما هي بالدفع. وأنا أقول لك لا تدفع. إعلانات ما بتجيك إعلانات في البطولة. خذها من عندي وعد. في الجيم يعني. ولا أنت اكتب وأنا أرد عليك وعلى ولك اللي يرضيك. ريج بيت يا قلبي ما خرع الشغلة. سوق صادق يا رافعة.
But yeah, the way that they tee up this crunch with how much space that you're able to get on the other side of that Viper's pit, you're able to hear one rotating away, you know, with Kira being able to kind of check on what's going on the main side of that Viper's pit. They're able to set up that crunch nicely and a great haunt there to follow up to make sure that Forsaken doesn't
والله في ستريمرز كذا ايش؟
Even though he gets one, it's labored.
ستريمرز كذا ايش؟
Shots out, forcing away that tour de force.
بعدين كوافي.
Do so.
خذ هذه عمر. ما يرد الا على السب.
One week by to go.
فكرة حلوة.
Find another. They're making really fast rotates.
لا أعوذ بالله. لا أعوذ بالله.
A little bit of mid presence. You know, a lot of the mid hits have been mid to B. This time though, do have that wall there from Devi. So that'll at least stall things.
أنا الVIP أعطيهم تايم أوت عندي.
It's going to be enough to really slow them down. Let's see if they just want to accelerate off the back of that, or it's maybe a bait.
Office, and so far, PRX still remaining stagnant on B.
أول ما يجي طبعا.
So very reliable when it comes down to having that sheriff in hand, but as mentioned, very rough start of this map for him. Flash out, confirming presence, rotations now.
اللي ما يرد على السب هين. في ناس ما يرد على VIP. الله يهديه ويصلحهم. كل واحد يمشي سيستم اللي يناسبه. أنا ممشي السيستم حقي هذا اللي هو إيش؟ رد على كل شيء حتى الزقاقة. تشامبر مو كأنه هو كأنه نفس أي شيء كأنه في العالم زي المونوبولي. أوه لا 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 لا
to take that extra step. AG up to 8.
This is just incredible stuff from AG. They are being so thoughtful on the map.
هذا بالشيء المره بعطي في اي بي هديه لحد. يا اخي والله النظام انا انسان نمشي بالنظام تكفى يا اتش. والله العظيم بحط اشياء في الشانل بوينت بتقدر تصرف نقاطك فيها وانا عارف تقصد من ابريل والله انها تستاهل والشات كله يستاهل. وانا زي ما قلت لك برجع نظام اني اعطي 3 استحقاق في السنه. سنه 2025 انا ما سويت. بعد البطوله في العيد بصف الفي اي بي لاني انا في في اي بي 2 أو 3 معطيهم استحقاق سنوي. الاستحقاق يكون سنوي، اذا تخاذل بعد سنه ما على حضور انشال منها. فهمت؟ فيب بعطيه نوغوشيما.
Slowly sliding forward here around the corner. The Prowler going to go out, and Fangir still finds the shot. Woo! Still takes care of something, and now Shrimp looking to be played in, and AU1 joins the fray. 2v2 suddenly. Being able to find those eliminations for Forsaken.
لا مش دعوة ما يعجبني نوغوشيما، بس حتى لو اني فاتح الفي اي بي انك تعطيه وعطيت بكنسل من محبة. ركز بالجيم يلا ها معليش السموحة بس. يعطيك العافية صحته فيني. لا إذا بعطي استحقاق السنة ذي بعطي بلاك نايت وإبريل. وشوف الثالث مين.
He throws a smoke over there towards Link to try to sell that he's coming from that direction.
30 seconds left.
I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference here. He's still figuring out where the hell they went.
The plant to now come in. He's rechecking. He's rethinking this, thinking maybe it ended up on A, but now here's the plant coming through. And this buys so much extra time for AG.
ما عندك.
TP back towards that defender spawn area, checking around, trying to spot him out. Nothing going to be seen. As he gets tucked into that mid connector, this really narrows down the potential options. Now they have the info. Dropping down into the side, tapping, watching that push coming through the relay. Bolt, however, is going to be connecting. He's expecting that swing from up above. Kira doesn't need to get involved. The GRQ will finish it off, and AG lock up a 9-3 half.
Man, they look great on this comp. They are so thoughtful about this map. Fangir was absolutely nuts on the chamber too. Exactly what you needed here as AG.
لو فكر جنب.
Nice and early here. RAG.
ما هذا الثالث.
Still looking shaky. Can they rally back? Can they find the
ترى مو معناته الوجود بس يعطيك في اي بي. الوجود وانك ما تضغطني وانك تكون متفاعل في الشات. ما هو متفاعل الصدق. كاس فهمت. فقط بعدين اتعشى شيء لما تشوفون لما يجي البث اجيب معي عشاي مكرونه ولا دفعه ثانيه من الفطور نفسه. ايه الجيمات احيانا ايه اخترت الجيمات صينيه سلمون على كيفكم جعله بالعافيه.
Probably intentional. You do see that because you can see to the edge of that position.
أما شوربة اسمها شوربة يا أخي.
Prowler should have gotten that split second of contact there for Envy, but it was unnoticed. And Fangir again finding an opening shot with that headhunter.
What spacing he had there. That was beautiful.
نفس الشيء.
This is going to be a very uphill battle for PRX.
البست المهم البي ار اكس عشان يبدأ مشروع الكمباك.
Looking for the walk down through towards A main. GRQ going to be picked apart. AU1 now dead. Shrimp gone as well. Suddenly, it is just Fangir and Kira. Still 5 bullets remaining in this headhunter. Kira forward into the smoke, able to find a buy, but Forsaken turns around, shuts down the enemy chamber. PRX looking good. Will be able to close out the pistol.
شلبي يقول مكرونة أو كل مكرونة.
Just decide to group up. Hey, we're a man down. They're probably going to try to split the map a little bit. Let's start cutting those players off with numbers. That's what they do. It's a big win there for Forsaken. And then they see those bullet tracers flying through the toxic screen. They're able to answer that. That's just good teamwork from PRX. You're going to need a lot more of that. And Forsaken at least is smiling and laughing. Hopefully that is a good sign for PRX.
Given the way that AG's been playing, they could wipe the smiles off their
انا
faces
اتوقع
very
اني ما قد
quickly.
كلت ستيك في حياتي.
GRQ trying to make a play with a frenzy, but something will be able to sit him down. Quick little headshot from the
ترى ما
guns.
امزح.
Just a grab of the orb, trying to get the convergent paths up. It's at halfway.
They're just gonna slow the pace down here. Look to see if AG.
وكل ما افتح تيك توك اشوف الستيكات دي والدلع
They're actually the ones trying to bait. They're not gonna push the issue. It's gonna spam some shots through there to see if they could get PRX to fall for that aggressive position that Kira had taken at the choke.
They're gonna be scratching their heads. I mean, obviously they've scripted.
لحم غير الذبايح برجر. لحم بس.
How they don't play like this.
Yeah, a minute remaining in this one. They haven't ran at us yet.
This isn't right.
It's only a matter of time. So they start to run out of it. And Forsaken will be able to find Kira. Peeking from that mid connector. Something with another AU1 dead on the floor. Should be a very clean anti-eco from PRX who can afford up to 3 deaths realistically in this round.
واحد والله ذبايح. اوه تلد ذبيحه اطلع اخ واحد ليش؟ عشان انفرد في الراس في الدماغ. والله العظيم انفرد يطلعون ما يبقى لنا. اخر الطلعه. اي والله. فك جبهته وخذ المخ. يا هي لذ المخ. المخ واللسان. اذا ما حد خذاه عيش. لا العيون لا والله. مع الأسف. الله يعز النعمة لا والله. اللسان عشان تصير شاعر. شوفني أكلج في البث الحين. أتفق بس المخ أقسم بالله لذ المخ. والله العظيم لذة ما بعدها لذة. انت تقول يا ولد ما هي بنفس اللي تشوفها الافلام. لا 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 شيء يفتح النفس تمزز. المخ لذ من اللسان فعلا. كذي صادق. احلى شيء اللحم اللي تجيك حول الاست والدماغ احلى حاجتين عندي. الطاغية مع الشعم والله اقول لك فاتتك سوالف. خذينا راحتنا. يا البث حب البث.
3 kills in his hands. Looking for a little bit more.
ايش قومك حساس بعد منها ايش اكل نعمة رب العالمين وانا اوصف جزء من اجزاء الذبيحة. ايش تقول مؤخرا الاست عادي ما فيها شيء فيها الشحم واللحم والعلوم الطيبة حلال. ايش تبغى اقول لك؟ الخلفية عادي يا ابن الحلال. هذا علم لا حياء في العلم. كبك من المصطلحات والمسميات العلمية الشيء اللي نعرفه. ما يبغى مثلا ما اقول راس اقول المنطقة يعني انا قلت اقول لف استكوهات ابغى ايوه ايش فيها لو انا دكتور لا اقول لف شيل هات قرب وغزها. ايش المشكلة؟ طب بشافيك ببغى لك الخير والصحة والعلم. خذ الابرة ودقها في عشان الطيب حادي. لا كذا كثير ابو خالد. لا مو بكثير عاد. خلاص اسكت طيب خلاص منه يسالني يقول اذا دكتور بقول له ليش بتقول له لف ظهرك. اقسم بالله حتى في اللي بيروح المستشفى ما اقدر. من يا دكتور توجعني اللي ايش اللي توجعك؟ قل ما اقدر اجلس. ايوه مؤخر ولا شيء. لا تقلق. ما قلت لك روح عند الجماعة. والله مشروع الكمباك معلقينهم على 3 يا عيال. خلاص خلصنا من سوالف الذبيحة والطب والإبرة اللي تيجي في المؤخرة والدنيا ذي. خلاص عادي. كان في علم لا حياة في العلم. خوف كز الجيم. لا والله ما قد كليت اكل تونسي والله. لا كمل سوالف. قاعد يفوز PRX. دكتور ما يسأل يشتغل على طول. والله كل واحد اسلوبه على حسب. انا والله ماني دكتور ولا كان علمتك بالعلم. Maybe at least get a piece of util out of that in future rounds as AG. Like you mentioned, could have used a haunt or something. They're gonna press. الله يستر بكره في التيك توك. قاص البارت وما اخذ الا البارت اللي فيه بالسوالف. بكره متسلم على سوء فهم. والله اني اقصد است الخروف. ايش اسمن؟ والله استد ذبيحة. اني اقصد اللحمة اللي الطرية كنت اوصفه. هو قص اللقطة ذيك. انا متخوف اذا طار اسمي فوق ان شاء الله انه يصير ذا الشيء. لازم اضبط اموري انا. كمل يا ابطال. يا ولد الملخص بينزله علي في اليوتيوب. اليوتيوب اوه ربي.
I mean, in some ways, this is kind of AG getting a little taste of their own medicine after what they were able to do against mates on Vine.
يا رب ما يقص غلط.
So many rounds together in a row.
فجأة يبدأ راوند طوط حق اليوتيوب. حق اليوتيوب إذا قص ترى والله العظيم إني أنا أدري. لا تجي في الكومنتات الحين والله لا تبغى صغار وإنك أنت تتكلم. ترى ولدك يدرس أحياء ويعلمونه كيف يتم كيف يبيض الفيل. وحنا نثقف في الأكل. ايش ما وقع يا مراهقد. ولا حد يزعل مننا. ما يقصد يعني ان انا والله تابع الجيم. خلاص بسكت الله يلعن ام الشغله. قلت العيد انا قاعد 9-8 النتيجه. 3-3-2. احنا واتش بارتي. شالوا مني البارتنر ريوت. يجي رجع. يمكننا نرجع للجيم. خلاص نعود. اقول لكم في الذبيحه losing track of players' positions and not considering all possibilities.
It's a great read from the IGL. And another bandit hold for AU1. Just give the kid that gun. He is filthy with it. And you have that paranoia there too as Kira.
مستوى AG.
He's that extra player.
من 9-3 الأولى قلت والله بس PRX قاعد يرجع. بس جابوا راوند الحين فكوا اللعنة. بس الباي حق المسمو PRX ستيل كويس.
Really realizing the possibilities there.
Now the door is open. Fengir does have that operator. Granted, he's been shut down these last several rounds. Something fracting out of there. The operator's online, and even if he loses it here, we'll have the tour de force into the next round. Ultimates starting to get cycled up here for AG. This is a very dangerous time for PRX to have dropped that thrifty.
Yeah. Really not what they wanted, but if they can get into a post plan here, you have the Viper's Pit. something cute thought up. They're trying to sell a little bit of a fake on the other side of the map. The Prowler's not very deep. Nobody even hears it on AG, so they can just keep leaning in, but they're going to push out.
Head going to be spotted something. Able to find the one. From Ching, now joining in the fight. Takes down Shrimp as well.
طب الحالة.
Hit gets popped. Now the pivot comes in. PRX working their way back across towards that ace.
يجي اختار. اوه عود قبل.
Nightfall through. See, there's nobody else forward on the site. Just walk their way into B. That is a costly mistake here from AU1.
هل في فرق كبير بين شاشة 60 هرتز و 165 هرتز؟ ايه 105 هرتز. استهبل انت.
Given that you have this operator, even with that tour de force available, you just want to hold on to it. You want to save. PRX once
على هادي شباب على هادي.
Getting within touching distance.
شوف الميني ماب. بيسيبون مرة.
Kind of one of those fool me once situations. I am impressed with PRX.
شاشتي 240 شريعة عام 2019 الى يومك ذا.
Round around where they're kind of realizing their mistakes and trying to correct them. Not on the first half as much, but definitely here on the second half where kind of remembering the tendencies of their opponent.
This would have to be one hell of a shot from something.
شغال.
Banker will be able to retain the operator. Critical that they hold on to those two weapons. A couple other players here on the team.
من؟
Hurting as far as the money is concerned. Should be able to scatter out a buy, but AG not able to advance.
كنت رئيس بيركس أبيع أنفي بدولار. ليه؟ والله إنه مجنون.
We're gonna see this from AU1's perspective. Oh, just thinking he's remembering.
في برايورتي في الحياة أولويات.
Of course, do have operator in the hands of Fengir, but needs to get set up in a position to be able to profit from it. PRX off the back of the timeout.
لكن ايوه ان شاء الله اني بشتري حق الزوي دي باذن الله او الثانيه. جا وجع البريورتي. ما ادري ليش ضحكت انا، ما ادري ايش تقصد فيها بس يلا. شلبي في فرصه يجيب بيركس الاول يا اخي والله العظيم. يلا خليني اكذب، في فرصه. وإيش تراني؟ في احتمالية فرصة فيه مرشح يجيبها الله العالم. لا اللي معي إلين وير ذول شهر 2019. نايس بلانت والامور طيبة وكل شيء تمام. بيركس قاعد يسوي كمباك اسطوري، ان شاء الله انهم يستمرون على هذا الموال. الريتيك بيكون مجنون، معهم نيون الت ومعهم فيد الت، العلمينا الكل هذا. something you have to do something.
Elimination onto the Omen side forward. GRQ able to find the one. The pit going to be dropped.
What?
TDS in. Divide dead, and now it's all on Envy. The time, however, is gone, and Envy still holds his own. Cleans up the 3K and we are tied up 10-10.
هذا الأقل. معليش انا قايل لكم اليوم اعذروني صح. اليوم انا قايل لكم اعذروني، مدروخ شوي، مرهق، ريحت صحتك بعد الراحه، بس لازم اسولف عشان اتنشط وعشان كذا والله ما كنت بس السوالف دي نشطتني. حلو.
The money just will not be there to afford it. You might not be able to get one online for the whole rest of this map at this point.
I didn't quite get it either.
He just dinked him.
He did.
GRQ down to 48. There's the regen armor at least. That's a hell of a reply from something.
دامبي فاز امس العلم بعد 3 ايام. دامبي بنشوف انرجي وننكشن. والله مو طبيعي انا اشهد، قايل لك والله اني قلتها، ما قلتها، قلت يا عيال النيون هذا افضل نيون، قلتها من اول جيم يا ولد ما ادري وما خيب ظني.
Lopped in. Fengir not going to be scouted by that Prowler. TP forward right into his open arms. Fengir able to find 2.
والله دبل 2 بس هو ماك 3.
Able to mark the remaining
كل
players.
الثلاثة عندهم علم
That
عليهم.
spike is now stranded in no man's land.
دبي الالتي اسواق.
Trying to recover this one. But the forces
30 seconds.
of AG, they are getting stacked up. All 4 remaining players now in position. Paranoia going to be sent. Something trying to back away, but it's a bit too late for that. Shrimp is able to find him.
دام انبي عايش يا اخي الالت يا الله.
They just have to abandon this one. AG
Save.
are going to be regaining the lead by 1 as
10
Envy
seconds left.
able to find a kill, able to make this a bit more costly for them. Every elimination fairly critical given the economy at the moment. AG regain the lead by a single round. PRX completely held in their tracks there as Fangir just goes completely unnoticed.
والله.
It's just, again, those little things sometimes for PRX that they aren't mentally aware of. You see it time and time again where they get caught
ما ادري
in
ليش ما
those
علت.
positions where somebody's tucked in a
Oof.
corner in a weird spot that maybe they're not expecting. But I mean, Forsaken was living in that spot a lot on the other side of the map. Just wasn't ready for it. And that shuts the round down. That's it. And then you can just kind of
ساعة الردود اللي عندي يا
Have this
تصوير
slip
امهات
away from
تصوير
them.
شيباني ولا
Could
تصوير
be brutal.
عجز تصوير
Potentially unrecoverable
واحد
for
عمره
PRX.
60.
One
انا
final
تبغاني
timeout
اصور
call
باحترافيه
for
اجيب لك كامي ذي
See if
واطلعه
he can deny
واصور
AG from getting up to 12.
المطر.
And this is a pivot.
تبغى ولا اسخن؟
In terms of keeping the economies in check. Don't want to let that operator get back into Fangir's hands. Give him another
مو
chance.
بحقتك بس قبلك 14.
Wow. Gotta get some value out of the Device ult potentially. They're just playing way far back. They're
هذه الحقيقة.
some kind of quick hit off of the neon. You know, GRQ is sitting on that ult. They thought maybe he might go for it. PRX this time still going in towards that B site. This time AU1 a little bit off into the corner. GRQ right in that hut. It's all just a bait.
Same exact spot. Not going to go pushing into the B site this time.
Spike.
Meanwhile, decent scale down. A little peek out from that yard side from Kira. Not noting anything here in mid. Outside of that Prowler. Does not get any contact.
That Prowler does, so that's not going to pull anybody over. That's going to keep the strong side over here on B. Here's that Steel Garden.
Overdrives there. GRQ, that's why he's the one playing down in this position.
والله
Paranoia goes out. He
يوقفوهم.
gets blinded up, but they are held at bay.
والله يوقفوهم.
Let's grab the orb and now an exit divide. Going to go on a late linger, it would seem. It's Kira
they're making so
about
much
to
noise.
get within this audio range. Smoke falling there at B main divide. Trying to scale in behind them potentially. Make some noise. It does cause them to turn back, but he's actually calling the spike back over. It's 20 seconds remaining. This could be absolutely devastating. This could be everything for AG to try to close out the map. Clear the thorns, the snake bite lobbed in, but they have to start pushing, and GRQ manages to find 2.
10 seconds left.
The spike's still down to the floor. Chang frantically trying to recover, but AU1 finds the kill, the plant. I think it's too late now, it absolutely is. Shrimp cleans up the remainders. He tells them to sit the hell down. As AG.
اقسم بالله كمية اليوت اللي في البيمين يا عيال ما هي طبيعية.
I think this is kind of a sound cue mistake from PRX. They're making so much noise while they're trying to go for the rotate that it doesn't fool anybody on AG. They're too
لا هو كان
aware of
عنده
what they're
تايمينج
trying
بس
to
ليته
do.
خش السايت.
And you know, the Steel Garden there can be countered with the Neon ult, so that's going to go to waste. Every little piece in place there for AG allows them to shut PRX down. And they're one away
طلقة
from taking their
6
map pick of Corrode.
طوط داون كذا عطاه الشغله. من كان يقصد واحد من اللي بطغه في شكل ام في ايوه.
To dish out this trash talk. It's a force to be reckoned with.
انا قايل لكم
Series versus mates, and
نيون.
now he is giving it to PRX across the stage as well. Follow the convergent paths online for PRX. Needing 2 rounds to take this now into overtime, and Trademark going to be around the corner, and Fangir up top of the box, ready to swing. Let's see smokes do dissipate. Kira going to be caught, a haunt reveal, and Kira taken down, Forsaken. Able to find that kill, Fangir still trying to hold his own. He's going to be good for 1, but Indy eventually will flush him out. The Nightfall now invested over towards the defender's side. No one's home to get caught by it.
المفروض يكون عندهم علم الحين اللينك.
4v3 is the spike now in play.
اعرف انه في اثنين هناك.
Needing to be the tip of the spears. AU1.
ما كان في داعي.
One
بس
hell of
يلا
a shot
عارف.
to hit. Jing now dead. That splits the attention of PRX. GRQ tries to buy himself some space. Scaling forward, the C's around the corner. Envy eliminated. Something in Devi now having to do it all. Devi finding one, something getting the out there. Shrimp, however, has been a god. The 3K to pull up the Red Bull clutch and get AG the map win.
They just keep going. AG has found their confidence. They found their groove here in Santiago.
What a banger of a start. PRX rally back, but not enough. AG plant their
والله العظيم ما توقعت. يا عيال ايش البطولة يا ولد؟ يعني يجي كذا اقول يجي يسوي طلع بيركس يا عيال.
He was playing that way late and he wasn't able to really provide that much support. I love
السلام
that
ورحمة
he
الله
is swapping
وبركاته.
over onto this knee.
أهلا وسهلا
Way
أحمد.
more steady, way more impactful
يلا
with
حيا.
this pick. This is for all the marbles now. PRX.
يلا شوف.
Confidence on their Pearl, a map that they have not been leaning into much so far this year. They need this to be the staging ground. The start of a reverse sweep here. It's Devi.
Oh,
left to his own devices, recalling that flash and getting caught up as Shrimp is able to collect that kill. Pivot back through, full 5-player approach from this stair side. Really Bolt not going to catch anything, but for now, they will find the rest of this site unoccupied. Backside plant, and PRX going to continue to try to fight forward. Fight forward, they shout. Fangi are going to get caught.
More work to be done, though. They're going to be coming at you from a couple different angles.
Take حقهم
flank out.
فلاور
Secret.
ومين؟
PRX can hold the line, and that's a great shot from Envy.
It
ترقين.
really is. GRQ dead. Envy does get traded by AU1, but Shrimp is gone as well. So
And
now
PRX
all that main pressure has been alleviated, and it's just the
حقهم
double
كويس.
approach from Secret. The jump forward Forsaken, able to find the one. Jing gets the other. PRX will close out the opening pistol.
It still feels a little shaky for PRX, though, doesn't it? I mean, with Devi getting caught, trying to recall utility, you know, that was a quick dissipate on that Astra smoke. You got to be aware that they're maybe going to try to keep clearing that space. But all's well that ends well. They take really nice position, get that one kill before the execute can, or excuse me, the retake can even really ferment.
يعني على مستوى الماب الأول
And they're able to
أتوقع يجي
come through and
يسوي
get the
هنا.
win. So PRX, still some life, still some firepower. This round they're looking to maybe spread the map a little bit. Trying to go for some just kind of information gathering.
Oh, hello.
يمكن نشوف.
Forsaken going to be eating a little bit of damage. Envy, ooh, nearly dead, but Jing to the rescue. He'll be able to just pick up 2 quick kills. Now finds himself the third. Seems like he's been in the hyperbolic time chamber a bit here with this Neon. His shooting across that first map was probably the most consistent thing for PRX, and he's looking to maintain that here on the Neon. It's just
dancing a little bit.
He's playing anti-flash against the Killjoy.
With something already on site.
Devi trying to find himself this kill and will be able to do so. On the board nice and early. Compared to what we were seeing, that's going to be a flawless anti-eco. PRX, a solid start.
I will say that when PRX is being a little silly and you hear them singing in their comms and things like that, that's when they're actually at their best. So maybe Jing actually just trying to, you know, get people laughing, get them rallied, get the mental back in check after that tough first map.
طيب ايوه كم
5-0 start though.
شو الإعلان؟ والله ما أدري.
Fast tracking his ult along with Envy. Now you're looking at full rifle buy.
Oh, and a crunch play here into A main. Jing sliding back across, looking for the kill there on the GRQ. Does get a decent amount of damage strafing across those thorns.
But this is nice. This change up in composition. You can already see some of the ideas on how you can disrespect some of the utility to take that long A control that was giving them trouble against NRG. Even with the Phoenix there, they couldn't really fully establish. Granted, there was a Tejo in the mix.
Devi once again has to do a hell of a lot. He'll be able to find the kill before getting taken down.
1 for 1.
The Prowler out into A main,
4v4.
ensuring that has been evacuated. So now AG with a solid read, understanding that PRX is going to be leaning in towards this B side, but they're going for the pivot again. Starting to drift their way back. Forsaken alone, tucked away in that Sylvan spot. See if he can find that impact.
This is what you need to see from PRX. Work the map a little bit. And AG is getting a read on it now.
Yep, Kira has managed to flush him out, and nothing else going to be spotted. So now the forces can rotate over towards A. The 3v4. Weapons going to be swapped around, getting rid of that Marshall.
30 seconds left.
Looks like something going to be watching all the way around the back. Let's see if that scale forward does come through from the enemy Astra.
Threw a fake TP on the other side of this and try to bait some util, it feels like.
Drone over the top, nothing at dugout. The spot maybe on to both there. That's secret, but now the jump coming in and something able to find the turn. Kira going to be taken down. Something gets it back into a 3v3. Meanwhile, Jing trying to go on this flanking push. Something out from stairs. Unable to find that elimination. Envy at the same time going to be taken out. It's a tap of the fuse. Jing now striking, finding the one, but now finds himself all alone. The swing in and Fangir will be able to shut him down. No bonus conversion, but decent damage found from PRX.
But honestly, I like this round for PRX, even though it doesn't go their way.
Hey, the AG
does a really good job of reading things themselves. But they're actually toying with the map. They're toying with expectations. They're putting players in unexpected positions. But AG just does a really good job.
باختصار اللي يخسر بين الفريقين في جيم في الاوفرول بس في 3 يطلع برا البطولة. والفايز يقابل G2.
And there's again, they're coming from different angles, and yeah, that's frustrating. I mean, frankly, it's probably just a spray issue there. If something can get that first kill over towards dugout.
قفلت معاه يا شباب. استعدوا للتايم اوت بعد الراوند. لو خسروا.
True. Well, Flash is going out. Relay bolts as well. Stunned behind the box is GRQ. Has the judge, and PRX is going to go bounding away.
There are 2 judges here. Kira as well.
Into that.
Yeah. Something has that outlaw though, and that's going to be most players other than AU1 and Shrimp dead to it in one shot. Let's see if him and GRQ end up butting heads, but GRQ.
Real reason for him to try to push. So I don't think something's going to get rewarded here.
You wouldn't think so. But they're starting to send some reinforcements up there. Shrimp joining him.
Now we're out the check. Does manage to get the connection. Here's the outlaw. We'll just leave GRQ planted in behind the box at the same time. 4-player scale in towards Art now. Fangir maybe about to take that first contact. He's peeking in at the stairs. Be split on the opposite side. Trying to find anything over at main. Something looking for that target. Shrimp going to be taken low. Fangir playing forward. Pulls down M1. Gets the kill on the Devi.
30 seconds left.
Backs away into the smoke, and once again the pivot is going to be called here. PRX now sprinting over for the time and starting to dwindle. 23 seconds remaining. Jing trying to lead the charge with 3 health on this Neon. Just about anything will eliminate him. So now AU1 pressured out, but locks over the headshot. Forsaken dead. Something able to find just the 1 kill, and Envy just sat here, a vandal in hand, and doesn't quite confirm the kill on Kira. Shock dart to be lobbed in, and Fangir fearlessly swoops in, gets the 3K. Gets AG tied up 2-2.
They are really on it today. They are really sharp again. PRX tries to go for the quick pivot. AG matches the time on the clock. You know that they don't have any choice. If they commit to that pivot, you can get there too. Sharp shooting from Fangir. They are really locked in. Yeah. It's tough. But AG is just
timeout.
See him saying how many times, clearly a repeat error or repeat misread, whatever it may be. Alex, not happy that he's still dealing with it, that he's still witnessing it here on his screen. Manos to try to delay. Fast lane going to be set up, but Jing now seized at the stairs.
Oh, beautiful.
And this slows down the approach with that overdrive. It's now gone. I don't know, find a reset. Spike being brought across Divide, going for the plant. Certainly off on it, so not going to be caught by the wallbang shots. Well, finding the blind, Divide setting up a flash, will get cleared out. Now the lockdown going to be invested. AG, they do not want to allow PRX back into this, and they shall not. Flawless as the defuse comes in. AG will gain the lead.
I mean, they have just great protocols built in to slow down this Neon, but I think also you probably ripped the overdrive a little bit early here. as Jing, anticipating that maybe somebody would be in art, but they're just playing back, and they threw everything at that. There was a seize, there was a relay bolt, the nanos as well.
والله صمدق ما شفت قدم شيء الى الان، بس ذاك الجيم يوم لعب جد تبريز بس. من بالسفك اتكلم، من بالسفك تخيل، بالسفك لا والله في ماب.
Shaky, this is a big buy for PRX on this attack side. They are going to be very low on the economy.
والله للأمانة أنا ما أشوف إنه قصور من AG وإن لعبة سيئة، لا AG قاعد تقدم مستوى حلو. بس سبب كبير في إبداع AG والله العظيم من PRX مو في مستواه. بس إن شاء الله يرجع.
Drum gets the tag, sees the exit. They don't know. Fengear jumped all the way back across the opposite side of the map, but with Shrimp going down, the site for now is wide open.
إيه بس أنا أتكلم في السنة دي يا عقاب.
Take the time, make sure they don't get caught off guard, but that is a big
متذبذب من الشامبيون فعلا.
Might not even have to invest in these ults, although
U1 gets back into a winnable position. Yes, they will commit.
والله يا قوم اللي يبغونه بالدم.
U1 just that shorty in hand, trying to watch from every which angle. Feeling out, popping, Forsaken, able to spot him out. Down to 45. Joined in though by Kira, who's able to find the kill. Swings out to his dome. Turn on the setup, and the re-swing out, Divide. A 3K to tie it up 3-3. A big round from a player that was otherwise absent on Corrode.
Well, it's just nice that you have enough space between you and Jing that you could trade that kill onto GR2. Oh, a spot of the feet there for Envy. Just spray Fengear down. Fengear thought he might be able to get ahead of that and tuck in, but Envy was a step ahead. Vi needs to come alive for PRX. That Corrode was woeful for him. And he's having a much better go of it here. 5 and 4, and you're able to keep a couple of those big ults through all that for PRX. Still have the Dimensional Drift, still have the Hunter's Fury.
You have the op. Fengear tucking back around the corner. There's the peek from Jing. He will get picked apart. Rescales back over something now. Dimensional Drift sprinting down. They're out of the turret, but there's still so much utility here. Makes his exit. You should have heard some of those footsteps. It's now Spike being brought forward. Alarm bot just going to be cleared out, and that's all of the util on the site now dealt with. No deep flank to come in. Envy pull back, get onto a deep angle. Try to utilize this Hunter's Fury, but for now it's going to be the Cosmic Divide coming in. No, and just opens up with this one aggressively. Looking for a target, but coming up empty-handed. Just the one tag here onto Shrimp, but GRQ going to be shut down. Something able to find the kill. Stops him with the overdrive. It's the peek back in. Fengear tucking into that corner.
حرام والله.
Comes away with another elimination now, when it's down to something. Tap at the defuse, the Cosmic Divide falling. Something! Hits the transfer! Gets the 4K, and he is on his feet.
Something good علينا يا ولد.
Clutch to get PRX back into the lead.
Okay. Goodness. I love the way Fengear played that round, but something outdid him in the end, and that's
ايوه ادخل في الاجواء يرحم امك.
Little unfortunate.
ايوه يا زق من اول.
So it's just one bullet there. Was all something needed, gets the headshot, gets the transfer just in the nick of time.
And if Fengear has any more health, that round is his efforts rewarded. It's something.
لو يبدع بس للجيم يوديه ماب 3 خلاص ويرجع يطفى عادي عرفت؟
Oh my god.
يعني اشتغل في اللحظات الحاسمة اللي يحتاجك التيم.
Madness as always.
Sees the exit. Late lob in on that recon. Will be cleared out, and this does allow for AG to maintain chokehold on A main.
They've got all of the map under their control, so you're gonna have to just try to pick and prod here as PRX, and that's what they're doing. They're trying to work their way through mid. They're kind of pulling in, you know, AG expecting them to go through B, the B link area, but actually they're just gonna go all the way in towards Fengear.
Heard that jiggle peek. He's able to find a quick kill. Divide dead. Immediately out to safety.
He wiped his hand off after that. I don't blame him. That was a slick shot.
U1 tucked into the corner. The drone over the top. Don't believe it's gotten the spot. Pass lane is there, but AU1 can absolutely catch them off guard. As pop flash in, and something no, a little bit too wise to it. Forsaken, however, going to be intercepted, and still, it's a player advantage for all gamers. Now, the arrival from the back, GRQ on that flank. Striking, finding Jing. Spike in play, but something dead. It is just Inby trying to hold his own in a 1v4, and he's just going to be overwhelmed. Just like that from a big hero play round for PRX to regain the lead. They very quickly get snuffed out as AG tied up once again.
And it's just because AG is able to establish so much map control early. Getting long A, getting Fengear posted up deep at that position where you could just get the one and done and TP out.
سايفر V2
chamber يمسكون win some 1v1s.
النت يمسك بس.
And then there's just nothing you can do there. Indy, I mean, brilliant stuff today from AG. PRX needs to find answers.
ايه السنتينل لو يقوون بينغف المتى حق الدبل دولست حرفيا.
Looked like maybe early on I
هذا
felt
اللي
like there was some
مقوي.
okay ideas for PRX on this weaker buy to dig a little bit deeper. Something does grab the outlaw. 2 players, 1 shot to it, in fact. Both of the duelists, actually, which would include GRQs.
أخيرا كنترولر. آخر كنترولر جانا كلوف.
Playing this safe. So at least for PRX now, you're going to reestablish some map control here. Just a matter of what are you going to be able to do. Look at all that util you're going to have to deal with.
Let's continuously stack this site.
Yeah.
PRX continues to try to play into
كلوف
it.
جانا فايس وتيخو وويلي.
It's a minefield on the way in.
وفيتو.
Doesn't have a TP, so he's going to have to
4 شخصيات عن كنترولر تخيلوا.
Sends out the first shot, doesn't manage to connect it.
جانا
GRQ still alive, but 3 players on that side of the map.
سنتينل ودولست والنشيتر.
Heat Crash does not take Fengear back towards this B site. As Inby, big opening kill. AU1 getting frazzled, turning over towards that back hall's exit. Gets caught, it's Divide, able to find the quick shot. Weapons now scooped up in PRX. Looking to get this one over the line. There's the spot out, there's the judge from Jing. Fengear around the corner. 2 shells left, and 1 is good enough. It's going to be a MasterCard Thrifty. And PRX
والله.
continuing to fight. But do they continue this pendulum swing?
Well, it's a good adjustment for PRX this round. Get a little bit of A main control. That forces AG to have to re-clear this space, and when that happens, that's when they turn on the jets and go for the B site, and they're able to hit some nasty sheriff shots along the way. So better macro ideas this round. Yeah, that one's got to be a little bit frustrating because it was starting to feel like maybe you could start turning the tide here. Maybe you could start generating a little bit of snowball, but now you're on the eco back foot. Oh.
All right. Oh, and something just does something like that.
بدأ يشتغل الروسي والله.
You could really do.
No.
Quick kill into the exit, and once again looking and leaning towards this B site. Drawn with a spot and the ping on the Fengear. He's gonna look to rescale and maybe catch them off guard. Does have that gate crash, but the shot ends up going wide. Now makes his exit, but already AG getting themselves in a position to try to counteract this. It's GRQ his way around Hall, sliding forward. That stinger in hand. Shrimp trying to just line up something with that sheriff. Doesn't manage to make a go of it. It seems like for AG, a MasterCard Thrifty just not in the cards. Not for this round.
6-4 وديني.
1 away from his ult. Same forward of I. He's going to look to play in and see who can pick it up, and it's going to be Jing. Flawless round for PRX. They win back-to-back and maintain the lead.
Yeah, they're really starting to feel it now. The sharps are looking sharp, and they're just accelerating when they need to, finding their kills. I don't know, starting to look like the PRX that you expect coming into a global event. Woo, Jing! That is what you need. You need Jing to get going.
How to ايش؟
Telling Shrimp that he wants to teach him how to shoot the sheriff.
How to shoot the sheriff.
Timeout call.
Sort of default they have where Fengear pushes up long B and you let Shrimp and GRQ try to control long A. But what I'm seeing on the map is just a spread formation here for the most part.
Hey, Ahmed.
Maybe looking to play a little bit cautious, want to try to take in mid, expecting that that's going to be the direction that PRX want to go, and they're right. going to come down to some
Smoker.
good util and shooting potentially.
Peeking in the mid, Forsaken around that corner at shop. Swings out would be his demise. Instead, it's going to be the peak, however. Towards window and Forsaken a bit too late.
يعني سموك وعنده ability heal زي سكاي سيج.
Kira scaling forward, Forsaken on the other side of the smoke, pushes into it to his demise.
يعني عكس كلوف.
ZG
كلوف هي نفسها هذه تهيل التيم. اوكي.
Already with a two-player advantage. To make sure they have a solid economy going into the last round of the half.
Taking that back. Target destroyed.
Feels like it was just a hard read.
Just the double face back in. Kira going to be good for a third.
4v1.
Something now would have to be an ace clutch. Seems like they have a strong suspicion about where he just jumped back with that gate crash too. Shrimp around the corner. Swing out and he has him dead to rights.
بقى اللي قبل فاز
AG
G2 على بيبيل برا.
one away from tying this up at the half. Still have the dimensional grip, still have that operator.
ما نزل شيء رسمي، منين تجيبون ذا الكلام انتم؟ على كيفكم.
This one kind of feels like it has to go for PRX the way the map's been going, but this is just a good read. It just coming out of the timeout, it just the way that AG lines up, it's like they know what PRX is doing before PRX does. This is just good preparation. They're right where they want to be to shut down this kind of slow mid push that PRX is trying to establish. Now they're just going to double down.
ينفاز على بيبيل.
Going forward to Kira again.
بسوي له
ريبوست. Finds the buy, the overdrive from Jinx, going to be able to come away with the kill. Swarms his way into A. It's an otherwise empty site. Something on that peak. A critical kill to be found. Does nearly get traded out, but manages to keep himself in the fight.
سويت له ريبوست بحسابي.
Now being brought forward, still here in the hands of Forsaken. Taking their time with this one. Wants to set up some of these nebulas, I suppose. Meanwhile, Fengear's going to go chasing in. Cosmic Divide going to be called out, and PRX, they're going to go for another pivot. Just the window, and they're respecting this so heavily. Meanwhile, Kira
ذبح something. Gwen
is able to find something.
Top.
And now they have to push back into A, and AG are in the perfect position to try to defend this. Swing into the window, though. Minbeat will be able to outdo the enemy Astra.
Great read. Now that Cosmic Divide kind of works against you a bit.
Yeah, given all that quiet.
Yep.
They think that this is a pivot coming through, so they have to split.
Now they don't know.
Fengear has to go crazy with this operator.
30 seconds left.
As the shorty, the jump into the smoke, and Jing struck down. Looking for the plant, and what is that? Oh, he's just destroyed them, he's demolished them!
لا
Into
استهبال.
a 1v1, 11 seconds remaining, has to commit for the plant. Shrimp around the corner as sees a haunt still available for him. Forsaken just no damn idea where he could be. Slides across towards stairs, the angle about to be gained. Gets himself tucked. And Shrimp hits it again!
قال له اجلس.
Gives him a wave goodbye! As the defuse will come through and AG lock this up 6-6.
6-6 الهاف. الجيم مولع. بالله هات لقطة الأوب بالله النو سكوب من مسافة يعني مو من قريب. اوكي قريب بالسموك شافه يعني برينج السموك بس برضه الأوب مو دقيق للدرجة دي. يعني ممكن الطلقة تروح هنا. وات. يلا خذ على الهاف.
One more spot in the top 4 available. And right now, all gamers have their eyes on the prize. They have the upper hand.
3-2 split. It's a deep bit of gathering over at long A for info. They don't see anything, so PRX immediately TP's over. It's their strong side here.
Here's the high-low, and it's broken. Fengear able to find one, but Divine and NB fighting back. Both duelists now down for all gamers. They are going to be rethinking this push on a B. Just a bit, but they got some noise. Look to rescale forward.
There.
NB drifts across, gets himself behind screen. AU1 going to look to try to lead the charge here. Clear the haunt there from having a shot on the divide. Takes him down to 17, and U1 narrowly able to tuck into the corner. No shocks available, obviously, given the Sheriff's in hand. So Envy not able to set up for the easy kill at the same time.
شوف يجي وين شوف
This
فاستر
deep
وين.
lurk from Kira. Seems like it might just be noted. Forsaken's just going to go rotating back, but has to know what space he's given up. Has to know that they could have lurked to this position.
30 seconds left.
Check around Waterfall. Nothing seen yet. PRX gambling their way into the correct side of the map. Nebula now popped, the spike planted. Shrimp getting onto this angle. But have they let any credence to this? No, they have not. Divide able to strike. Kira now turning in, has been spotted, dealt with something. Finds the kill, and it's just AU1. Able to find the first.
Oh.
Several players so very low can get the one taps is something.
والله انهم باديز بس ما
The
شبكت
fuse
معه.
goes through and PRX. They find another pistol. They
حيكون في شو
regain the
ماتش
lead by
بالله يا
one.
ابو خالد. اي بيكون في ان شاء
This
الله.
is another round where you're seeing some good awareness from PRX in terms of where Kira could have gone. Kira's been lurking all over the map the whole day, and they're thinking about it from the get-go. You know, Forsaken is really trying to get a read on his counterpart here, and something is watching Flowers the whole way. And that keeps PRX very much alive in this map, in this series, in this tournament.
تخرب عليك الاحصائيات ما عليه خلاص
See if they can hang on.
ما
You
راح
have AU1 with the Bandit,
ما
and
عليه.
here with the Ghost. Shorty for GRQ, so
ما عليه اليوتيوب حقي بيتغير كله اصلا.
could be some problems.
ما عليه عندي بلان.
Slide out, Forsaken dead. Here's the judge now, handed over, Pengear. Gonna be scooping that up and Divine for the moment. Still alone, something sprinting as fast as he can, trying to get in a position to peel off some of this pressure. The flash comes in, Divine gonna be good for that kill. Something finds a follow-up, but Pengear still able to strike, but cannot escape. Just can take it down for now. This is comfortable territory for PRX, but if they lose anybody else, that damage is really going to be felt. Spike on the floor, watched by Envy. Swing out.
Enemy remaining.
Steadies that Spectre spray eventually. Clean up the Killjoy. Swoop out and Jing, good for it. 3 players surviving. Holding on to some of that key weaponry here. PRX, once again, themselves that anti-eco win.
Small steps forward, but in the right direction. Other than this is just kind of, you know, shotgun versus shotgun, and you're going to favor the Neon every time in that situation. Ooh, nice little flick down from something. Jing's really good with the Bulldog, man. He is always seeming to find tons of value with it. He's going to keep it into this next round.
I'll show them.
Couple players. Going to be one tap to that Outlaw, Kira and Shrimp, so going to get that full armor into your duelist at the very least. AU1 just dealing with something right off the rip.
Just couldn't get a clean shot through. Only puts him to 49.
Bot coming back.
We're now down on the other side. Well collected though, Forsaken. Trying to see if they swinging out towards B main.
Yeah, they're looking for follow-up layers of aggression. Again, PRX, widely notorious for being impatient. And that's something that, you know, I'm sure AG was watching yesterday with NRG. This is how a lot of the rounds start, where they're just holding angles, looking for you to see what you do at the extremities, seeing what you do in mid, looking for a counter.
اجل دامه ايجنت وفي ميوزك ما ميوزك اجل اكيد بيكون برازيلي. عرفت؟ يعني كذا اتوقع ولا سامبا ما السامبا.
Players towards B to try to hold off this pressure being applied. Swoop in the corner, relay bolt going to be dodging. Forsaken able to find one. AU1 eliminated. As Jing just managed to find Shrimp before falling to Fengir's hands. Forsaken repeat. Kira now eliminated. 2 players left alive. Now just the one. Fengir trying to make a go of it.
زي من دولة خميس رودريغيز. Okay.
They're now up by 3.
I mean, I think this is just patience versus patience, and finally PRX is going to be the team that's able to outweight their opponents just enough, and they're able to fast rotate over to that B side and guess correctly on the direction that AG is going to want to end up in, and make those chokes just an absolute nightmare. Do some early damage. That allows that Outlaw to get those one taps onto those players that are coming through. Huge, huge for PRX that they get that bonus.
Kick back economically now, RAG. Bit of a militia purchase here. Stingers, 2 sheriffs, and otherwise bandits in hand. Orb grab, goes over to Fengear, gives him that dimensional drift. Don't expect to see it in this round. Getting it secured for the future. Obviously, quite important for him. Drift across, Envy. Gonna be traded on some damage, but it's gonna be Jing taken down. Just find the URM. Divine now scaling forward. Comes away with the kill on the GRQ. Looks for a little bit more. AU1 dead. Stabai just massacred 3. Jing the only casualty.
انا والله ابغى بيركس يفوز بس خلاص.
Looking to make a go of this.
البث بيكون شغال وانا رايح.
3 more to go to take this over to split.
Yeah, and I think you're gonna get a timeout here from AG because they're being pretty one-dimensional.
ايش قومك انت يا بريل؟ ايش تبغين؟ انت تشجعيني يجي.
Kind of find those timings where okay, you wait, maybe you want to wait a little bit at the beginning of the round, but then you have to start exploring the extremity.
نفس مدينة لوكا مودريتش. دقيقة انت كيف انت بين كورة؟ كرواتيا عرفت كيف توصل الى قالت لي مودريتش الامير البرنس. يوم قالت لي كرواتيا انا كنت على الاكوادور ما ادري ليه.
PRX are notorious for coming out on a map looking terrible and then just figuring it out and running you over in the next 2.
مع النيو سيزون ان شاء الله شخصية تاريخ 20 اتوقع تنزل عندكم 2021 نيو سيزون. شجع مدريد ولا انتم؟ نفسك انا مدريد والهلال بس الانتر ولا ما لي في ايطاليا والله انا يعني اتابعهم بس اذا صار ديربي ميلان لكن ما الله ايام اول اقسم بالله كانت الكره لها الحين ما اتابعها بس كملخصات. يلا ما عليه.
Actually thinking that this is going to end up B off that info because Forsaken can just keep holding here. Yeah, sure, there's a Prowler, but there's no follow-up. Yeah, there's an Astra, but he's not hearing or seeing anything else. Although they're running, they're rotating off that. Oh my God, it might have worked.
Backpedal here from Device, just trying to reposition so he doesn't get scouted by this. But near the exit, the teleport's going to be taken. Sending out a couple shots. Potential timing here to Mantis Jing. Swings around the back, is able to find GRQ. Now the Seal Guardian going to be invested, and that interrupts the plant on the spike. AG held at bay. This Envy jumps up over the top of the box, looking for that punish, but Shrimp. Oh no, he just straight back into with a vision. Envy now finds 2.
Envy, خلاص.
And it feels like AG completely losing track of everything here. Forced away, and Kira now to try to hold on to his gun. Duckstail turns around and will keep this in hand. Mark Jing trying to run him down, but PRX not allowing for the timeout call to deliver results. They get up to 11.
This almost works for AG in a way, but the funny thing is because of dimensional drift, PRX is actually happy to just play Flood retake. They have the Steel Garden. They're able to disrupt that plant. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
مين شايف؟
Just kind of loses his awareness of his space.
I think EU1's trying to, he's trying to swing, he's trying to get the trade, displace him. He just happens to lose the fight, but had to have known where you're getting shot.
من تكلمت قبل شيء متى ينزل يا عيال؟ لا تستعجلوا.
Fight over A main and Fengear does manage to come out on top. Jing eliminated, solid early kill for AG.
اوكي حط على رمبوت بيقدرون يسبلتون فيهم ولا لا؟ الباي حقهم زفت بيلعبون على راوند 12. سلم لي الجيم سلم لي الجيم صعبة عندهم انفي عندهم سوفا صح ان اليوم مات جينج بس انفي عنده الت يقدر يسوي ديلي في وش هم سلمين لي البي صعب عليهم والفايس والسيت اب كامل وسوفا الت مرة اسهل لهم الاي اذا قدروا يذبحون انفي ويطيحوه بيندمون بيركس بيندمون بيركس لو لعبوا السايت حلو جابكم انفي لو انه طالع
AG, this would be a massive thrifty. Divine Forsaken trying to deny. Kill on a 1. Grab well going to be avoided. Forsaken right in the wall. Cannot stay alive. The concuss coming
والله
down.
بيندمون عليها.
Bouncing back after the previous round. Cleans up 3.
والله كان انفي ما يحتاج انه يقدم شيك ايمين.
They hang in there. They deny
يلعب
that map
دوغ
point
اوت
away
ولا
from
يلعب
PRX.
فلاور ويألت ولا يجقل من هناك.
Control over this part of the map is, because you can get a weaker buy to go, and it helps when Fangir's doing that, absolutely going nuts on 2 tight angle shots that he has to shoot through some walls and gets the wind.
فازيكم فلولس.
You get those wins, and it just opens up so much space for you, puts PRX in positions where then they start throwing themselves one by one into the meat grinder. They kind of lose their mental.
They want this control again.
من اللي تعادل تقصدون من؟
Just haunt into that forward cubby. That A main doesn't reveal anybody on the site. Clear of the prowler.
Shrimp's got his nightfall.
اليوم تعادلوا.
Make a go of that.
خلصت.
Well, I thought for a second they might try to establish some presence through art, but I think they're just going to go for the nightfall here.
Turn to the flash. Should be looking for the reset of the aim, but it's going to be Fengear coming away with 2. Divide.
Spike down A.
Able to try to equalize the one. Just a TP over to safety. The spike now recovered.
Thorns activated.
3v3, but what is the call here?
وين المباراة كانت؟ عندهم ولا عند برشا؟
It's going to be a silent
Spania.
cut away. Trying to work over towards that B side of the map where they weren't really able to explore much. Kira Wagley has just been sat in club.
اخوي يقول لي بكره السيتي، بكره السيتي والريال ها؟ حلو بكره ما في بث، بكره مدينا نشوف السيتي والريال. والله ما ودي ارجع اتابع كوره يا عيال، اقسم بالله لو ارجع اتابع كوره. الله يعين.
Shots now ringing out. Players of PRX slowly looking to get into position. Forsaken able to find the first. Swing out of the smoke. Gets tagged, gets bogged, and AU1 gets on top of him.
2v2.
The kill now found the lockdown. Invested, the plant coming through.
ما تابع ترتيب الدوري الان مرة ماني بحوله ولا اي دوري من الدوريات الكبرى حتى دورينا عارف انه الاهلي. طيب قلت
tuck to the corner, the reposition. Minor damage going to be suffered. Goes for the exit. The shorty able to collect it. Swing out. Kira unable to find a buy. Puts him low, but cannot sit him down.
Okay.
PRX will get themselves up to map point. AG.
أنا عصبت أنت فيك مشكلة. أيوة أنا أتحمس مع الكورة. مرة يعني هدت حيلي نهد حيلي مرة على شيء يعني ماني قادر. مو اني ما اقدر اتابع، لا يا اخي اقصد اني حسيت اني بوصل مرحلة سيئة فوقفت. عرفت من مصلحتي انه بعدين عادي لو برجع لها يا برجع لها بعقلانية وحماس وتشجيع وعصبية خفيفة، لكن إذا ما كنت منطقي بسحب.
Just running down the clock as he's going to need to try to find a reset, but he won't be able to find one, I don't believe. The slide out, Forsaken holding his own, the Hunter's Fury. Crashing in off the flank, but widely doesn't find much of anything there. Here with one, Jing tucking back. Tagged low, the shorty from Kira at range, unable to find it. It's Jing, okay, it's chaos.
ما بثري حبيب، ما بثري. خلنا نسلم التصويت ونعطيكم إعلان.
PRX will send us the distance. They take us the split.
خذ إعلان.
Absolute madness. A map 3, do or die coming up.
عبارة عن ايش؟ اتاك بس انت ديفند. اعطيه سايت والعب اتاك على السايت هذا وانا اوريدي الان العب ديفند. هذه فكرة الريتيك. الناس لا مستصعب الريتيك عيب ولا وما يصلح اطلع من السايت واسلمه له. طيب هو ريتيك عطى سايت نلعب اتاك حنا. خلي اليوتل معي احفظه. لان هذا الويك سايت، فالويك سايت دائما يكون ريتيك اللي يكون فيه الاسترا او السنتينل. فهذه المهلك في الرانك انه ما حد يعرف يطبق ذا الشيء. كذا المابات هذه مقرفه. فشوفي خلصنا. شوف الاسلوب اللعب التيمين الحين بيختلف، يعتمد على الجج، السرعه، السلايد، من اللي يوصل اول، من اللي يكون صبور اكثر. فهمتي اللعبه الحين كلها كونتاكت سلو ولا فاست فاست فاست، بس ما فيه يعني الكنترول فيه شيء ما يذكر. رامز من الاتاك ولا فنت من الاتاك. الجراج غالبا بيكون من الفنت، خلاص هي زوايا معينه، الباقي كله ايم من الاسرع من اللي بيمشي معه اليوتن، عكس المابات المفتوحه اللي تحتاجين فيها اوب، ولا تحتاجين اودن، ولا تحتاجين شرف، ولا تحتاجين دبل سموك، ولا تحتاجين. لا الحين فل سبيد، فل ما في خوف. يلا تصويت بنقفله.
Just a great read again off the
مشكلة
rip.
الراك لعبة تيم بلاي وليست لعبة سولو بلاي. ما انت تلعبين لعبة سولز. لو لعبة سولز كان قد وصلت راديانت. لو انها سولز ولا شيء، صبر وبراكتس 5 واحد يضفع فيها جي جيم. عشان كذا الرانك مو مقياس زي البطولات. البطولات هي المقياس. قفلنا اللي ما صوت راحت عليه. يلا عشان انا بروح اصلي. بقفل ها. يلا قفلت التصويت. يعطيكم العافيه اللي صوتوا جميع. طيب الان
lobbed in, pain shell at the ready, going to be exchanged here on either side. Tries to escape, and Jing does manage to find the kill. Damage going to be suffered, but can be a weapon scooped up as Fengear just trying to hold them off, but blind shots through that Viper wall. Managed to take it a little bit lower.
رمضان وانا معدل وكاتب في تويتر وكاتب في السناب وكاتب في جبهتي وكاتب وقت البطولة 9-8 9-8 9-8. تدخل الظهر. يلا منور، ما عليه. ويلكم. جلوريا بتجي؟ لا بشوف ان كانها بتجي اوكي. اما جت عوافي ما هنا خلاف، بس البث يكون مضبوط ومرتب الامور وحماس الجيم ويتسلم التصويت، واللي بيمشي بعد الله يستر عليه، وانا بجي من بعد القيام واطفي. تمام عادي، البث حق البطولة ينعاد.
Gets it into a 3v3. Weaponry, as well as the health, very much advantage to the side of AG. Fengear diving forward. Ends up giving his life just for the one kill. Something re-wrapping all the way back through around towards this B heaven position. Might go completely unread. Back towards backside. Confirms no presence there. Jing just tucked away behind the box. Something now striking. Finds the first. Shrimp holding it. Gets it to half. Pulls off of it now, swaps the weapon over, just trying to get a little bit more ammunition, and something is not buying it. Waiting for his timing, sees him on it, and the defuse is just going to be held. Oh, the round just barely getting away from PRX. I don't think gives him a shrug.
I don't think something quite real.
يلا ما علي الامور طيبة. طيب يلا انا بجهز الصلاة قبل لا اروح بجي اشيك عليكم.
Go into their anti-bonus, which isn't going to look like much. For AG.
It's as good as it gets without the round win, but they absolutely should have been able to have that.
Yes.
And just a slight little misread, misjudgment. That's something more than happy to give it right back to him across the stage. I have to suspect that these guys are pretty good friends, given how much they do scrim. Well, there's that vengeance.
He's already jawing at him. He's giving it to him after that one kill. It's unbelievable.
And the crowd is erupted with chants of something. Meanwhile, Devi takes that outlaw into his own hands. He's able to find Fengear. PRX looking to get themselves on the board pretty cleanly here, maybe even flawlessly, unless AG can find some punish.
Yeah, they had a couple bandits and a sheriff behind this, but it's like they're just going to wait this out patiently. Forsaken's going to go for the lurk this time. He's going all the way around to B heaven.
I might be thinking that he's going to find them stacked up, trying to die to the spike. And some noise being made, trying to see if they get that peek out. And Forsaken, not going to be able to find anything here. Three remaining players from AG will be allowed to go down to the spike. As PRX deny that bonus conversion after all of the damage dealt in the previous round. Will find themselves online here around 3.
Well, and we're finally starting to see something come alive here as the year wears on. And those sniper shots are where he is at his best. When he starts hitting those, just sees the shoulder and immediately gives it back to Shrimp, who had just barely bested him in the previous round. Wow, just a barrel stuff there from Devi on the diving Fengear. That's round over. Yeah.
A Nightfall online for Envy. You have the secrets for Shrimp.
A little bit ahead in most of the ult cycles as PRX, just barely. So this could be a good round to get some of those into play.
He's got that outlaw. Both players over here in heaven. The one susceptible goes for the jump peek out. And you're the spot onto Jing. Wall falling, and Envy able to immediately find the punish. Waylay now eliminated. Allows for a much faster approach, not having to worry about those saturates as Jing's pushing forward. Shrimp gonna be flushed out. Kira does manage to trade one back. The U1 has to backpedal away. The spam back up into heaven, takes him to 27.
It's not what you want to have happen. Let AG take some heaven control. So now you're gonna have to scramble on the site to brawl this out. No more blast packs though for Kira. Just the paint shells to try to clear some space. Envy's gonna try to tuck into the corner. Devi trying to tee him up.
Staring towards heaven, Paranoia gonna be sent. Envy just frantically spraying and praying and being rewarded. Will end up falling to the paint shells as GRQ now pushing his way forward, but it's a high-low setup around the corner that he cannot break. A U1 knows that he's outdone. Just 27 health, has to back away. PRX win the follow-up, and they tie it up at 2-2.
And it's just really around that highlights how important those first kills are over on the extremities of the map. With PRX having 2 players watching for when the toxic screen drops, and it's just 1 for AG, and Envy instantly eliminates the problem. He doesn't even make a noise. Fengear's just crouched, trying to hold the angle.
Great turn of the flash there from Jing as well.
Yeah. And it's something we want to keep track of, that Razor Fury's battle. How in the world do you get that one, Envy? Nasty. Devi goes swinging out, knows that there was another there. So far, even Envy knows he got a little lucky on that one.
I'll find you.
But again, you're getting into these ult cycles now. Jing one away from the showstopper. Envy still sitting on the Nightfall. Spot check there, gonna see GRQ. Trying to punish it. PRX try to brute force their way in.
Just one shot to the leg of Jing. Circling in that smoke. Something trying to catch somebody in mid. U1 planted very far forward. There's the first shot. Kira now down. Devi gets the better of him.
What a read.
Come.
It's damn clean. PRX starting to hit their shots. Just a peek from Fengear. Does manage to find Devi in the end. Bringing up that enemy Viper. Not falling for the clone, but GRQ down to 1 HP and eventually going to be found. Something with the kill, and PRX.
I have the spike.
The spike now in hand again. To get this plant across and get themselves into the lead.
والله لو يطلع PRX بتكون صدمة.
Shrimp. Yeah, that Vandal recovered now, immediately back on the floor. Peek out. Fengear, another solid shot. Not quite ready, however, as Jing just tracks him down with that shorty.
Yeah, it's just really good map awareness from PRX this time. Reading the whole way that there's going to be a push out. Oh, he gets the spot under the hand.
عندكم تمام. بلا كلكم صاحبين بث وعقلاء في البث واضح. ايوه انت ترى قلتها بس قلتها على السريع. ابغى اقول الحين يعني باريحيه لاني قلتها وانا ماشي. والله يا عيال 10 الاواخر استغلوها وفيها ليله قدر خير من 1000 شهر. ربي يتقبل منا ويغفر لنا ويرحمنا برحمته. تمام. اجرها عظيم. فنصيحه من اخ لاخوانه. لا اللعب الطهبله الامور ذي كلها والطلعه والجيه والاقيام ملاحقين عليها واضح. فارجوكم احرصوا تراها ما تاخذ منك ولا ساعة ساعتين، وطول السنة سوي اللي تبغاه. اوكي، فالله يرحم شيبانكم، استغلوا ذا الشيء واجرى عظيم ولا يفوتك. واحد ما يدري إلا متى بيعيش، إلا متى بيقعد، إلا متى. وادعي لنفسك وفي حياتك وفي دنياك ولاخوانك كلهم ومن يعز عليك. الله يتقبل منا ومنكم. يلا ما ابغى اطول عليكم في الجيم، وحرصوا على الصلاة. ادري انها ما هي بواجبه بس اجرها عظيم. يلا بروح واجي، اذا خلص الجيم يا مود انا بجي واختم معكم، ما يحتاج غير ولا.
Something trying to usher them onto their feet. And smiles on the other side of the stage. I imagine that there's some frustration behind that as well. PRX now up by 2 rounds.
Still love the macro ideas here from PRX. Obviously the combo with the ults, very effective, but it's clearing that heaven space that is so crucial to the way AG plays this map. And yeah, it's...
I love that NB learned. He reached for that headset immediately, and he's like, "Oh no,
wait,
gotta keep that on."
I'm gonna get fined.
Don't want to get in trouble now. Boombot cleared. Paranoia gonna be sent in. Fangir trying to find something.
Back in a flash.
This is a little bit of damage on the Jing once again. As the Prowler gonna be chasing forward. Quick refract around the corner. Taken. Pain Shell's not gonna be able to find too much value. Delay tactics are there in Devi. Opting to just back away. Meanwhile, he's in the
stuck.
site.
He's stuck in the site.
Okay. He is trapped. The rest of PRX now going to go on a attempt here. The Saving Private Ryan style mission. Showstopper point blank is able to find the one. The jump in the corner, but Devi out from Garage. It will spare his blushes, but it's a solid 2 taps from Fengir. And Shrimp now just making his way out of the sewer. He'll be playing into a pit. Just that bandit in hand. As the silent drop sees a weapon across the way.
Use the flashes to do a little checking inside the smoke.
Try to send it around the back. But as he pushes forward, he will die. 4K for Devi. PRX continuing to rack up these wins, continuing to look excellent on this attack. And that is going to be a timeout call now for AG.
Yeah, I mean, the defender side, they're usually so sturdy, but PRX is kind of picking them apart one by one and putting them onto ecos time and time again. And that gives them just such huge advantages where they can go for the extremities, where they can go for these death ball plays and make them work. And now I'd like to see PRX dig back into maybe trying to generate some map here. You're going to see that it's actually AG wanting to contest B main, but PRX is just heavy A all the way. We've already got control. AU1 in the ropes, try to do something. Yeah, but he got spotted.
Boombot and the paint shells. Both sent in the paint for Forsaken. Oh, annihilates Fengir. Goodbye, Operator. Goodbye, Waylay.
Oh, no.
Oh, and it might just be goodbye, AG. If they continue like this. Swing in, GRQ. Will manage to find a kill on a Forsaken. The plant now comes in. The 2v4, the Operator down. They see the ping there. Could just back away and try to save that. Especially now that he's been spotted. Kira can just tuck back, maybe try to get some exit kills, build up towards another showstopper, try to get another one before the half does finish. We'll have something served up on a silver platter. Jumps away, Devi. However, ensures that he cannot survive, cannot do more damage. 6-2, PRX. Looking alive and well on split.
And it's just simple stuff for PRX. They're just going to the side of the map that AG doesn't gamble correctly on. It's a very, another attempt at a hard read. So this time, PRX just changes sides of the map. AG feels like they have to reinforce that B side hold to make sure that PRX can't keep brutalizing them over there. And then PRX is just given all the space in the world, the Boombot just to force back the Viper AU1. And that's everything you need. And Forsaken, just unbelievable peak there. and PRX is just like, well, let's see if they can stop it this time.
Just lurching forward, frantic backpedal now from Shrimp. GRQ. Pull the TP back away to safety, and for now it's just Jing widely taking the brunt of any damage.
AG trying to establish some control, but they're rotating away from this. PRX pauses. Maybe something revealed himself to Kira on the other side, and that's caused these rotates, expecting PRX to try a different angle, different direction. Now they're having to send another player back, but they're not reading this correctly just yet. PRX scaling forward. That operator holding the long angle. Oh boy. Timing here going to be everything.
Tucks away from the Prowler. Forward past the smoke. Looking for the shot, but Envy able to find him. Clean though from AU1. Get you something on that scale forward towards screens. So in the end, a 1-for-1 at the moment, but now Jing around the back. Able to snap on to take down GRQ as well.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he's at one health, but he's already done so damn much.
Oh my God.
That is disgusting from him. He will finally fall. Shrimp nearly gets forsaken for his troubles as well. Barring Kira going crazy, which he cannot. It's just another round in the hands of PRX.
Jeez, man. It's just a pause that throws AG off their game here. It's something that PRX really doesn't do a lot. They don't show this very often, where they clear some space and then just wait you out when they've been revealed. A lot of times it's fast rotates to try to do something else. And AG, that's what their anticipation is. That's what Kira's reading. And again, I'm not sure if he saw something on the other side of the map or not. But regardless, you know, if he knew that there was a player there, a lot of times, you know, they'll call over. They'll be like, I think there's only one over here, so let's go there. But PRX wisely changing their style, trying to double up here at long A, and that's a good start for Kira.
Damn good one.
Down A.
Spoonbots exchange on both sides and a back away from that position. AU1 lurched forward. Divine has made it past him over into Mail. Forsaken just going to be making some noise, jumping his way back out of this one, allowing for that decay to expire.
They almost caught him there.
He really did, but Divine might be about to catch somebody else. Footsteps coming his way, and Kira, no idea if Divine can find this kill as well. That might just be the round. Once again, broken open. AU1 just desperately trying to snipe Jing out of the sky. He cannot. Paint shell at his face. Pushes him back over the stairs. Plan to come in now. 4v3. This post plant and AG. They need this round.
I think they might just save. I don't know. They're going to make a go for it. PRX is sending a lot of players around to lurk.
A double re-wrap into mid. A lot more pressure now on Jing and Forsaken to try to hold this line. The flash out. Fengir not taking the refract back. Forsaken holding his own for two. And now it's AU1 having to do it all, and something will shut him down. 2 more rounds to be played out in the half, and PRX won every single one of them.
Divide just so slippery. I was so busy watching what was going on in that pit, I never caught how he got out there. I have no idea. And obviously neither did AG.
It's just an ass moment from Divide.
Jeez.
You can hear Tom Biz in my head asking how has he gotten there. He just walked right through. Showstopper now out, 2 targets, 1 gonna get caught, but something able to find Kira at the same time. Paint shell lob to the backside. Fengir able to go ahead, plant his feet, finds the 1, but nothing more. Such a snappy, pacey push from PRX as they look to take everything from AG. Another 3K from something. 9 rounds racked up. PRX looking to make this a 10-2 affair.
They're just everywhere on the map, and they're winning these battles. You get another showstopper into the mix a round before Kira can. And they put it to great use, and then they are just spreading out. And AG is just blindsided. They have no idea what's hitting them. They have enough for mostly rifles, well, all rifles, but a Guardian for AU1. A couple ults on both sides to consider, and immediately the drift
AC
goes.
again, Devi though, slipping past that Trailblazer, but Kira will be able to shut him down. Long last an advantage for AG as PRX might just be overheating a bit, and they have Jing pushing out right into GRQ. Here are the Seekers, showstopper out, something. Quick exit, will rewrap back in through Ramen, has a gate crash set up in the garage as well. Forsaken able to find one. 3v4 now. Fengear refracting back, low on HP, and something not striking from behind!
Last player standing.
Finds another two, Fengear. Spotting the drop down, the saturate gonna be lobbed in, but it doesn't get the catch. And something has the time on his side, he's got the angle, but Fengear! Never mind! Gets the headshot and gets the round.
Oh, something. He's kicking himself a little bit there. He played that round so well until the very end.
Absolutely, feels like he should have had that, but still a considerable lead for PRX. We'll see if AG can rally back like they did versus mates on Bind when we come back after the halftime. Six-round deficit for AG, needing to walk back 3 to 9.5. Saw what they were able to do just a few days ago. That Bind from mates, 8-4, them in the deficit, and then had a perfect second half. That is what we are looking for here from AG.
There.
It's also crazy to think that you're 2-something clutches away from this potentially being an 11-1. I mean, the map could have gone very worse for AG, so let's see if they can keep their mental in check. Quick jump peek there. Doesn't really see much. AG playing it close to the vest. They want to establish this mid control. Took a little bit of time early. Meanwhile, PRX is like, they're going A-ramp. I swear they're going A-ramp, boys. Actually, they are going to be going over towards B and Devi.
Well, Jing kind of just wrecked his boom bot. Didn't bounce into main at all. So no info going to be gained there, but Devi having to backpedal away. Alone on this side of the map for now, being joined by something as PRX quickly going to be pivoting into position. Spike in hand for Shrimp. Waits for the smoke to bloom, the drop down, and now the plant can get into play. 5v5, and this could be absolute carnage. PRX for the moment doing well to read this potential flank around the back, but as they jump peek over into Mail, nothing's going to be seen. Sees nade, but the nade not deep enough. Graham not going to be there. Shrimp able to find one. GRQ with another something. Turning back, able to find AU1 on that flank. Now finds Fengear out in front, but it's going to be Shrimp again. 3 big kills for him in the pistol. It's AG taking that necessary step.
Just able to find the open space on the map. It's just a really gambled stack for PRX, a 4-1, and you know, Devi does well to not give up his life off the flash paint shells, takes a little bit of damage, but from there, AG can just get in, settle in, set up that lurk, and the timing really nice. You know, you can see PRX considering it at the very least, but I think that's something you need to be thinking about as this half wears on. Always have somebody watching your back, because there's always somebody trying on AG. How?
What in the hell?
How?
They're just trying to spam Jing off the orb, take it in, B just sends out a bandit shot through the smoke, finds Fengear. Start to remember how that anti-eco round went for AG in the first half. There were no survivors.
No one's won an anti-eco yet this match.
PRX wanting to close this one out.
Should say on the eco side of that.
Yes, haven't gotten that thrifty.
Yes.
Full cluster, but movement right now from PRX. They're getting their players, their pieces in position. Just fishing for any kind of straight contact he can get. And now Envy arriving out of sewers, Devi all the way through. If ever there was a time for a pivot into the vents, this would be it for AG. Seems like they still want to commit forward onto this site. Shot's gonna be going wide, AU1. Good for a kill on a Forsaken. But Envy scoops up that weapon. And that Spectre absolutely destroys them. Just the Viper remaining. And this time it looks like PRX are gonna seal the deal. A leg shot, but now corralled. It is a MasterCard Thrifty in the hands of PRX. Stopping any possible momentum buildup.
That may be the final nail in AG's coffin. He's just trying to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Yes. It's sometimes it.
You can tell.
Just asking.
This is something that has happened many times before in scrims.
Yeah. Just asking the heavens, why me? Why me today? I've been playing so well.
What have I done wrong?
Yeah. What have I done to deserve this? Here's a shotgun for Kira. A couple sheriffs in there as well. Could go blast packing in here, so Devi has a little bit of backup from Forsaken.
Oh, something just swoops into that smoke. And he's able to catch GRQ before he can get a shot off. Trying to ride the rope down. Kira will be able to find Envy, but Jing cleans him up, gets the Spectre in hand, and just goes ahead and massacres.
Okay.
Just AU1 now.
Settle down, PRX. You know where he's at.
They don't know what those words mean.
I should know better. Why am I even saying it?
Oh no. You can't.
Just
you can't.
kill him.
You can't. You cannot.
Just
You
kill him.
cannot.
No, Devi!
This is diabolical. Oh. Okay. It's fine. He didn't knife him. The disaster is avoided.
He's lucky he didn't die.
Yes. Survivors with 22 health.
What a read here. Jing tucking in, expecting them to try to take that space.
Oh
my God. This team sometimes.
Not much more you can do but smile about it. If you are the players, but for the coaching staff.
At every twist and turn here on Split. No matter what you try, PRX has been better. You're just gonna have to dig even deeper than you did on that vine.
Turn of the flash, GRQ dead, Jing able to find the one. But now forward. Just one charge away from that showstopper. Well, we're not gonna see Fengear here. He's gonna try to grab this up, covering fire from Forsaken, keeps him protected, and now he's got that showstopper ready to go. Smoke cycled forward, something here at the corner, the spot on the judge, Fengear dead, just cannot catch a break. Ooh. Kira, however, good timing found, Forsaken gonna be caught, trying to swing back out of garage as Paint Shell goes over the top. Oh! As Shrimp hits one hell of a shot. Something, however, multiple pellets connecting. Gets rid of the enemy raise. As the rocket is there, Shrimp just locked in position. As AU1 was just desperately trying to work his way towards this side of the map, but his teammates falling far too quickly. Now they know exactly where he is. No utility to speak of, just a Vandal. And this would be one hell of a break of a high or low, but he cannot make it happen. The 3K for Jing. The economy in the dumps. PRX are at match point. One away from reaching the top 4 at yet another global event.
They've just been getting better and better and better as the day has gone on. Jing getting hot there, making sure to cover him so he can get that showstopper. A big part of that round right there. The ult cycling been really good on this map for PRX, obviously, but keeping AG on those weak buys. Oh, Forsaken gets out of there.
Well, you're one away from that dimensional drift as well for something.
Yep.
Just the Seekers for Shrimp, AU1, 2 charges from a pit. Something that he would love to have.
There's even a world where Envy gets his Nightfall in this round.
Something, just a bold little jump beat there. Trailblazer just getting the spot on the Devi, refract at the ready from Fengear.
PRX.
Beware about that push out, but now AU1 trying to hold his own. Flash is able to turn that, some damage across onto Envy. Paint Shell gonna be lobbed into the corner, and Envy will collect the headshot. A player down now. something watching the exit on stairs. Has Fengear hounded. Forsaken, however, has fallen. We go into a 3v3, but it's 2 ults available to the side of PRX. Conventional drift invested the Nightfall. Waiting for it, trying to assess the angle. Sends it, they see the split of the players. One to the garage, one to backside. The exit from Jing, now the swing around. Finds it, and now it is just GRQ. Cannot find a damn thing. Something shuts him down. 13-4, PRX. Rocky at the start had their fans grabbing their pants, but they close it out cleanly here on Split.
Just standard PRX stuff. They make you sweat, they make you worry, but in the long run, they manage to find ways to get wins. Wasn't clean, it wasn't pretty at times, but they're able to get there.
And this is the level that something has been lacking throughout kickoff, throughout the start of this tournament, these last several series. He's starting to find that form that he put on display when they lifted that trophy at Toronto.
Yes.
Commiserations, though, to all gamers. A fantastic outing for them. Really turned around our expectations. It showed why they came into this as the #1 seed.
And gave hope to a region that there is still things that can happen for you this year. There is still wins to be found at the global level. So keep it up, keep trying, and come back strong again, because I think eventually China is going to find their way back to competing for trophies.
This feels like that start that we saw from EDG when they appeared at Masters Tokyo back in 2023. I want to see that continued development, that continued appearance at these global events. So to all gamers, I hope to see you at Masters London. But for PRX, it is great to see you back in the top 4 once again, as they are still contending for that second title